Hey, welcome to the beersjackofbbq. Check out the Tomahawks we cooked on Monument's new M415BZ. Hey, heard that right. Tomahawks. Got two nice ones here from Costco. And Monument has a new grill that came out. It's the M415BZ, so it has a broil zone on it. Usually, as you know, when we do a Tomahawk, we always show one of the first cooks we ever do with is with Tomahawks. We did a few other things with it just because of getting the launch out for the new grill. But tonight's the official new grill Tomahawk with our dogfish head 120-minute as a celebratory little cook. Really is our excuse to eat a big steak and drink a good beer. But the grill so far has done an outstanding job on doing everything we wanted to do. So we're going to warm them up on the indirect side. And then now with the new probes in here, you can keep them in with searing. We're going to sear them over the broil zone area and get a nice sear. So do our normal about 80 degrees, about 115, bring them off, bring the grill up to temperature and start searing. So let's get them on the grill. All right, so let's get these Tomahawks on. You can see by the lights here, we got these two burners on, kind of medium-ish, because it's pretty cold out, so we'll see how it starts shaking out temperature-wise. We'll come out and kind of probably rotate these once they start warming up, but I'm going to guess for the first half hour, they're just going to sit like this and start warming up. Like I said, we might invert them just to get some more even heating. All right, we just hit 80 on this one over here, so we're going to turn them and flip them. So we promote some even cooking, and I didn't flip that one over. I realize that now, but still going to do that here. So I get this over towards the edge of the grill. Believe it or not, well, this one was running, it was a little closer. So initially, this one here was running higher the whole time until just the very end. This one got to 80. So again, we're going to let this go to, make sure we're in a certain line there. Gonna let this go to, I'm gonna say 115 because they're big steaks, and we're gonna let them kind of settle in before we start searing. So bring it back when we get a little bit forward. This has been about an hour so far, and again, it says it's 40 degrees outside, but with the wind chill right now, it's in the 20s. All right, so saying we reached our 115 goal here, so they're looking pretty good. I just want to see the temperature. That's 119. Try to get a reading here. 116, I'm sure that if I find a perfect spot here, it'll be a little less. There, 117, so we're gonna get the grill cranked up and we're gonna start searing off. I know we're close enough for where we wanna be, so do the searing. All right, so we got the broil zone set up, which is right in here, and we're gonna start searing one at a time for a minute at a time. I'm doing my timer going, so start with this one. All right, didn't know if we could make a minute aside, but that one actually made it. We can see what it does in just a minute's time, how much it sears that with that kind of heat. I do have these burners turned off on the other side here, which is to give it a little reprieve. So we'll go a minute with this next steak. Okay, we're going to call it a minute. It's slightly short of a minute, just because it's kind of cooking the way it's cooking here. Get the next one going here for its minute. We're still watching the temperatures. We're at 121 and 119 with these steaks. Because again, there's going to be some carryover. We're getting this much heat on it. And again, this probably won't make a minute the way the flames are going right now. So as I mentioned, that was only 30 seconds. Because we just can't put that much on it. That broil zone is something else, man. It really is a nice job. Yeah, this thing is just ripping hot. Get a little more sear on this yet. Probably go like, maybe if we can, we probably won't get 30 seconds aside, but we'll do what we can. And then our temperatures are 120 and 122. Again, it's such a big steak, it's not going to go that much, but This is going to carry into the 125 to 130 area, and probably towards the 130 area. Yeah, we're only making about 20 seconds right now. Just want to get the sear right. These babies are coming off here because we got a nice sear going here. You can tell by the it's actually pretty hot to hold on to here. This will take just a little bit more and then it's coming off. Can't even see because of the smoke. Got a little char on there, but that's going to be an outstanding sear on these things. See you on the cutting board. As always, cheers. Nothing like 120 minute to go along with some Tomahawks. Great beer. You can tell we've drank most of those as we waited for these steaks to be cooked. But that's all part of the grilling experience. So did these, it actually, because of the weather, again in Pennsylvania right now, it's in November, it's only 41 degrees or something like that today, which isn't that cold, but with the wind chills like in the low 20s. And for November, that's cold. January, I wouldn't be thinking a whole lot of this. So had it running around 350 to 400 on the dial, but it had everything on to the left side of the grill, only had the two right burners on. Took about an hour and 15, hour to get to 80 degrees, and about an hour and a half to get to the 115. But then the searing you saw with that broil zone on this new Monument grill, you cannot keep it on there for a minute aside or you'll burn them. First one went a minute just until everything got going, and then once that happened, it was like just crazy for searing. They look great. This should be almost an edge to edge, medium rare. Oh man, does that look good. Try to take a small side off here, not get too much fat on the steak. I'm going to take another slice because I got a good amount of fat from the edge there, and I want to enjoy this. So wow, outstanding. I don't think I mentioned it the entire time, but I do salt brine these 24 hours in advance. Let them sit in the fridge uncovered. Perfect sear, perfect steak, perfect beer. Great grill. Hopefully like you're seeing, subscribe to the channel, click the little bell to get notifications, and we'll see you next time.